Hey, Jens from Zacuto here. Today I want to do something a little different than we normally do. I'm going to show you a little sneak peek on a cage that we're developing for the C70. Normally we don't show it at this stage. What it is I have a print of what the cage is going to be. It's actually in production right now, so I don't have any metal samples, but I'll show you this printed sample. It's going to look a little scrappy, of course, but it's good for kind of sizing it up, checking the ergonomics, even some functionality with some things and clamps and stuff like that. I even tap some of the holes. But let's go over some of the features. So, like all our cages, we like to have a flat top, okay, so that people can connect things across the top like other Z-Rail or NATO Rail or other devices, and that's partly why I have our Z-Rail integrated down into it flat like that, so that there's nothing protruding up. That's another unique feature to our cages is this Z-Rail going fore and aft, and that is so that we can put handles on and actually balance them, put them in the position that you need for the balance of the camera. It can go both ways, of course, and this also acts as a support for our EVF. So there's quarter 20s all over the top, as well as a couple airy 3/8/16s. You'll see a cold shoe here, and this cold shoe is going to work great because this camera comes with a mic shock mount and a cold shoe adapter, so that can slip right in there and you have your mic all set. You can see I've relocated the film plane marker pin that holds your tape measure. Normally it's underneath here, but I relocated here, and there's a couple options on where to screw that in if this is not a good spot for you. Moving to the side, we have more Z-Rail, and we use this for our same tactical handle that can be relocated to the side and twisted like so. I'll show you that right here. It also has a rosette that we can use our adjustable grip on, and I'll show you that like right here. Of course, we have our strain relief with our included right angle, so that when it is on your shoulder, and I'll show you that here on our ACT, that the cables don't get into your head when it's on your shoulder. Moving to the bottom, you'll see that we have our ARCA compatible plate, which ties in with our ACT system. We have tripod mounts, we have rod blocks, we have our ACT base plate, which is the shoulder pad and rods on that. So, as you may know about this camera already, it doesn't have a viewfinder, it just has this flip out screen. Alright, which is which is good for the touch screen and looking at the basic picture, but if you're outside, you're going to have a hell of a time seeing an image on there. And sometimes, like guys like me at my age, it's a little too close. I need like a loop to be able to focus on it. And so what we're going to do, like we've done with many other cameras, is we've made a Z-Finder attachment. And that attachment is independent of the cage. So if you have another cage or don't want to use a cage, you can use this attachment. And let me show you real quick how to put that on. Here it is, by the way, and it has a Z-Finder on it. This is a 2.5x magnification, which is what this size screen needs. Alright, so it'll come like this, and all you need to do is orient your screen like this, slide it straight down, and keep in mind this is a printed version, so it's a little flimsy. The metal obviously will be completely different and more sturdy. So that goes over the camera, your shoulder strap hook on there, and that gets locked in like so. And once it's in place, you can adjust its position by loosening this lever and adjusting it from all the way up from 90 degrees, and it can go all the way down to 45 degrees. So you have quite a range there. Alright, so to wrap up this video, why don't I show you guys a little montage of some of the accessories and configurations that you can do with our C70 cage. And there you have it, the Canon C70 cage and accessories. Coming real soon.